Welcome everybody, my name is Chesney King. I'm the culinary director and executive chef here at Rose Market Mayfair Park. So we're going to showcase one of my favorite cocktails during this time of year. We got a lot of nice seasonal produce that we're going to use. So we're going to do a cranberry blood orange spritz. It's going to be a nice little cocktail. You can have the booze with it or not the booze. That's up to you. But so we're going to showcase two ingredients that are in season right now. We have our blood oranges right here. It's a beautiful variant of an orange. Actually, it's native to northern Italy. That's where they were first produced. They actually came from Asia as well. So citrus itself just comes from northern China, but the Italians are the one who actually specified growing this blood orange. And another fresh berry we're going to use is cranberries. This is one of the only native berries to North America. Very interesting. They have a very short growing season here in America. They're grown in bogs. You probably see them a lot in water. Common misconception. They're not grown in water. They're grown on vines. Then the bogs are flooded and they float to the top. Cranberries are very interesting. The Native Americans actually used to use them as clothing dye, and they used to use them as artwork. And they're more than 50% air, so it's one of the only berries that actually bounces. So pretty cool with that. We also are using fresh lime juice as well, some ginger beer. We're gonna have a nice, fresh, refreshing cocktail. A lot of effervescence, some bubbles, some tartness from the cranberries, some sweetness from the oranges. Very well balanced cocktail here. So the first step, what I did is I made a cranberry blood orange simple syrup. So a simple syrup at its basic level is 1 part sugar, 1 part water. Get it to a boil, dissolve the sugar. That is your basic simple syrup. Once you got that down, you can use your imagination. So what I did is I sliced up some blood oranges. I got some fresh cranberries. Then I did a 2-to-1 ratio. I doubled up the sugar. So I did a 2 part sugar, 1 part water. I do that when I make simple syrups with cocktails because it gives it a little bit more mouthfeel and gives the cocktail a nice little body. And if we're dealing with lime and cranberries, those are two very tart items, and so we want to balance that out with the sweetness of the sugar right here. So I just simmered that down so you could develop that nice color. You'll see the cranberries start to burst. Then I cool it, and it's ready to go. In your fridge, that can last 2 to 3 weeks as so. Just keep it wrapped up and you should be good to go. Here I have some fresh squeezed lime juice as well. I like to use the fresh squeezed lime juice. It's just tastes fresher. You can definitely taste it if you get it in the bottle or if you squeeze your limes yourself. Plus it'll make the cocktail all worth it at the end. So first step, what we're gonna do, have my nice little shaker out here. You really want to mix this drink up really well because you don't want the layers developing in it. These are the 3 stark contrast difference in flavors. You really want to mix it up well. So I'm gonna get a little sprig of mint. We're gonna use some more of this for garnish as well. So I'm gonna put that bad boy in there, and you really want this chill. So it's a great cocktail throughout the holiday season. You got a very short, fresh shelf life on cranberries. You can only get them a certain amount of time. Right after Thanksgiving, they start to disappear from grocery stores. The great thing is they freeze really well, so they can last you through Christmas. So I got my mint in there. So this part's optional. We're gonna add some vodka into this one. So it's the holiday season. Might have some in-laws, you might wanna do a double, might do a single. You can omit it at all, but we're gonna do a double right here. We're gonna make 2 drinks with this as well. Add that in there. So the ratio is kind of important on these two. This is gonna be your sweetness, this is gonna be your tartness right here. So you wanna go 2-to-1 ratio with your sweet to tart. So 2 parts of the cranberry syrup to 1 part of the lime juice. Again, you don't want it too tart, don't want it too sweet, so that perfect balance. So I'm gonna start with my cranberry syrup. And then from there, little splash of the fresh lime juice. My favorite part of this cocktail is probably the ginger beer. This ginger beers are really good for mixing, whether it be Moscow mules. It's a good cocktail to have. It has a very, very nice spicy at the end of it. Lots of bubbles and effervescence. This is where you get the spritz from. So the thing is, you want to add this right at the last moment because you don't want to lose the bubbles. Definitely don't want to mix it in there first. You're going to use this as a finisher. You put in there, this is very carbonated, it explode, and that wouldn't be good. What I also did a little bit earlier, I segmented some blood oranges right here. We're going to use this as a nice garnish as well. Add some body to the actual final drink. You know, look present, very photogenic. Give this a nice good mix. Add some ice to whatever vessel of your choice. And I like to layer in some fruit in there as well. And a couple of my segmented oranges. Some more ice, so those don't float to the top. Like I said, those cranberries are mostly air, so they'll float on you. Then from here, you want to go about 3/4 of the top with your cranberry vodka lime juice blend. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful color so far. So I think that's good right now. Then from there, we're gonna add our ginger beer. Like I said, this is the very last step. It's gonna add some nice body to it and some effervescence. Boom. We're gonna do a little more mint. Boom, there's our Blood Orange Cranberry Spritz with a little bit of Tito's vodka. Cheers.